Hello everyone, named Denise. Welcome to the JJ Moo TV Social Screen Reviews, everybody. And I'm going to give you my top 10 Walking Dead female characters of the TV show. I'm not including the comics, because the comics, oh my god, are they different to females. Especially Andrea and Michonne. They're completely different in my opinion. Let's look at my personal top 10. This honorable mentions Lori Grimes. Cannot stand this character. So happy she died. Andrea. While I did enjoy her character somewhat, how the writers ruined her character at the end of season 3 is probably one of the most stupidest deaths of all, not of all Walking Dead history, but probably of all TV history. So yeah, not gonna be on this list. An honorable mention will be Jaden, the new ones that work with those junkyard people. I mean, Jaden looks to me like an interesting character, but the way she talks and the way she looks at Rick Grimes, I mean, she's just an interesting character all on her own. So I wanted to put her on this list, but I have to see more of her. Give me a full season of her, at least interacting with people, more than having at least more than a 10-minute conversation for a scene, or see her do something drastic. So I can't wait to see her what she'll do in season 7 against the war against Negan. So yeah, that was the only honorable mention. Let's start off with the top 10. Number 10, I'm going to give to Denise. Denise the doctor. Well, yeah, the one that took the arrow in the eye. Oh my god. This girl, one of the few Alexandrians I actually like besides Aaron. I mean, this girl, she was in love with Tara, she's a lesbian. Don't care about that, but she was awesome. She was an awesome doctor. She didn't care if she had to go in the middle of a zombie horde. She was ready. This girl got terrorized by a freaking person trying to kill her 24/7, and immediately she's like, takes a couple deep breaths, and she's ready to work on the injured Carl Grimes, who got shot in the eye. This girl's a trooper. She could have been a combat medic. It's just she's too good-hearted, and she wanted to prove that she could survive, and she could survive. It's just some guy shot her in the head with shot her in the back of the head with an arrow. But yeah, number 10, Denise. I enjoyed her character. Sad to say, good characters. They had good people to live long in The Walking Dead. Number 10, Denise. Number 9, I got Diana, the former leader of Alexandria, the first leader of Alexandria. She had more balls than both her sons put together. I mean, her sons were weaklings, and this woman, even though she didn't see the world how it was, how it changed, she tried to adapt, and even though she died because of her adaptation, she still went out as a soldier trying to shoot as many zombies as she could, and she tried to do what was best, and she tried to go into the new regime, and it would have been very much more interesting to see if she would have survived. Personally, I believe that Herschel would have survived. He should have hooked up with Diana. That's my own personal belief, but she was truly an interesting character. I really enjoyed her character for this politicalness that she brought up and tried being civilized and all that stuff. But when she had to go down to dirty, you could tell she could learn to adapt. And I am sorry for Diana to see her when we saw her to go. But number 9, Diana. Number 8, I'm going to give to Beth Greene. Love her or hate her, Beth Greene had a place in The Walking Dead. She was like the fairy tale princess. She was innocent. She always looked up about the world in a happy light. She was like the positivity in a dark world. I mean, she believed utterly that people generally wanted to be good. She even made Daryl Dixon laugh a couple bit. You know, some of us wonder if they're going to do a romance between them. Beth Greene could sing. She was like the Taylor Swift of the freaking Walking Dead, and she was a fighter. She wanted to believe in the right and the wrongs, but again, another stupid death, just like Andrea. My gosh, I could not stand the way she went. But Beth, for her character, she was very sacrificial. I mean, she was willing to sacrifice herself for the greater good. And even though she had this little thing at the beginning of season 2 with her suicide, it's something that she had to learn through. To me, I think Beth Greene is like a normal person that you can see on any day street, and she's generally a likable person. So yeah, Beth Greene, number 8. Number 7, I know I'm going to catch a lot of shit with this. Dawn. Dawn, what can I say? I like Dawn as a character. To me, she was the female version of Rick Grimes. I mean, she had to go through something dramatic. She had to kill her own partner, who went insane. You could see how her mind was working and warping into something not evil, but something dark, delusional, paranoid, and it all just showed in her face. She didn't have faith in herself, and she was just hanging on by a thread. Sometimes like how Rick Grimes felt when he lost Lori. I mean, there was lostness to Dawn, and I just really enjoy her character. I actually thought her and Beth were going to survive, and they were going to kick Dawn out of the group in season 5, and Beth would have no choice but to hang with Dawn, and we could see the progression of Beth and Dawn's relationship as friends grow, and we could see how Michonne will interact with Rick's group, her being a former cop and all. But no, the writers decided to, again, that's still one of the most stupidest deaths in Walking Dead history. Beth Greene's and Dawn deaths. What the fucking hell? We didn't have to end the series finale on a death, but what can we say? It just, I guess it was a progression to make Maggie and Sasha's storylines better in season 5, but Dawn had such a potential, and I really did enjoy Dawn as a character. So yeah, number 7, Dawn. Number 6, I'm gonna give to, if I could read where, but yes, Tara. Tara, the former, again a former cop in training. Tara, I would not have put high on this list if I have not seen Walking Dead season 7, which I did, and I enjoyed her episodes with Oceanside. What we see with Tara is that she's not gonna go full on dark. She's not too positivity like Beth Greene. She's not too dark like Rick Grimes, or it goes into the extremes. She generally believes people want to be good, but if you mess with her, she's gonna hit you back in the right way. But she won't lose herself to this darkness. There's a general positivity about her that automatically draws me to Tara, and she's just an awesome character. I mean, on her own, she doesn't take no lip from nobody, not even Rick Grimes. I mean, she flips him off one time when she tries to, when Rick Grimes says, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing to protect these people for? Don't get yourself killed for these people once." And she just flips him off. She wants to try to do better for everybody. She'll be there for everybody, even if they try to hurt her. And Tara, no matter what she's been through, like the beginning with her and the governor storyline, how she technically got manipulated into attacking the prison to becoming one with the group, and I really do enjoy Tara as a character, and I really am looking forward to her later on. But yeah, Tara, funny ass person, a great person to hang with, awesome character, Tara. Number 5, I'm gonna give to Crazy Lizzy, the little girl that killed her own sister and was having friend walkers. What can I say about Crazy Lizzy? I think that's all I need to say about her. I mean, she was utterly fantastic. She's the reason why Carol became broken. She's one of many reasons why Carol was broken in season 7. All the stuff that Lizzy has done, well, beating rats up, feeding into walkers, believing walkers are her friends. The actress that portrayed, the actress did an amazing job playing Lizzy, and I just really enjoyed what this actress doing in the future, and I just enjoyed Crazy Lizzy. Even though she was a minor character in season 4, she kept the show interesting, she kept the show going, and when this girl really is the lost for sore eyes. If there was anything we could do, we should burn a mental institution, but in the apocalyptic world, nope, you just look at the flowers, Lizzy. Look at the flowers. Number 5, Crazy Lizzy. Number 4, I'm going to give to Sasha. Some people think it's too high to push Sasha on this list, but I just enjoy her as a character. You know, we got her in season 3. Season 4, she's always been a person to help out the group, trying to help out her brother. She's just trying to help everybody she can. And most of the parts, she just didn't expend it because she didn't really have backstory or something like that. She had a great banter with her brother. But during season 5, she lost so much. She lost Bob, her boyfriend. She got into a dark place. Then she lost Tyrese, her brother, not so much after that. After the death of her boyfriend and her brother, she went down a dark path. She was really suicidal. She didn't believe she deserved to survive in this world, and ultimately she found a love interest in Abraham, and she lost him. I think really Sasha's truly broken in season 7. She's still here to fight, but she's not going to let common sense loose to her, and she's not going to do suicidal. Well, I'm not going to say she won't do suicidal things, it's just she's wants to be smart about everything. It's like she's split into 2 different people. It's like the one that wants to rationalize everything, and then the other part of her that wants to basically die. I mean, all the stuff that she's been through and what she has left at the end of this world is truly heartbreaking and saddening, and to see her go the way she went, and well, not to go the way she went because she hasn't died yet, but it hasn't been at the end of season 7. I'm just doing this video beforehand. And so Sasha, I have a terrible feeling she's gonna die at the end of season 7. She's gonna get her throat slit or something, and that's gonna provoke the war for Alexander the Kingdom. That's what I see about for Sasha. And I also heard the actress has a new job lining up for her, so she might not be available for The Walking Dead. So Sasha, it's going to be sad to see her go when she goes, because to me she was one of the best interesting female characters of the show, and the actress is gorgeous. Number 4 is Sasha. Number 3, I'm going to give to Carol. Carol. Oh my god, this girl I felt pity for her in season 1. She got beat up by her husband. Season 2, I felt bad for her for losing her daughter, but then she kept criticizing Rick, and Daryl tried to keep defending Rick. In season 3, she was an inexperienced fighter, but she was learning more to adapt to the world. Season 4 just blew her out of the park. She's making sacrifices for the greater good. She doesn't mind killing somebody that she knows. She's willing to do everything for the greater good, and ultimately she has to kill a child at the end in order to protect Judith. Hard stuff she's lived through. Season 5, she's trying to adapt. Season 5, she's back to protect the group, and at all costs she's ready to kill anybody that gets in their way, and she acts all innocent, and she always tries to adapt to her surroundings, not let people see who she really is. And season 6 and during season 7, she really is a broken character for all the death she's done and for all the people she's killed. You see it slowly starting to take apart her character. She slowly starts to deteriorate as a human being. But she'll be back ready to fight, and she's not going to run away no more. So yeah, Carol, an amazing character. Number 3. And my number 1 and number 2, it's a tie. I can't really choose between these two characters. Okay, so let's just start off in no particular order. Number 2 or number 1, Michonne. Michonne, what I like about her character. Here's the thing, let me just say this off the bat. I love Michonne characters in the TV show a lot more than in the comics version. I'm sorry, but the comic version, it was, to me, like, I don't even want to describe what the comic version is to me, but I love Michonne in the TV show. She's a person who's dealt with a lot of loss in her life. She's a survivor. She is willing to fight for anybody and everything. She becomes a second mother to Carl, and more likely she'll be a future mother to Judith. She is in a relationship with Rick Grimes in the TV show. She understands, she trusts him, and they really become good friends, and then eventually lovers, and eventually into a relationship. They care for one another, and she ultimately doesn't want to lose anybody else, because in some parts she knows how bad things could go. She understands where Rick's come from through his darkness. She understands when Rick starts to see ghosts of Lori, that Michonne's seen ghosts of the people she's loved. She's been through the same path as Rick Grimes, and in most cases, and I really just feel bad for her character for what happened with Andrea, and ultimately how she's a warrior, and Michonne is the ultimate badass warrior. I just love Michonne. Michonne as a character is amazing. Do I love her with Grimes? Yes, I do. I believe they, here's the thing. I love Michonne with Rick Grimes, but the thing is, though, I don't think she's going to survive much longer if she's with Rick Grimes. I'm sorry. Michonne, I love her as a character, but I kind of prefer she didn't get with Rick Grimes, just because I don't think she'll survive long if she's with Rick Grimes. So, yeah, Michonne going. It'll be saddening if she ever does go, but overall for her character, I love her. She's my second to first favorite. Again, it's a tie. And my one that's tied with Michonne is Maggie. Maggie, even though she's didn't had a great big story arc throughout the Walking Dead series, she's always been able to adapt. She learned the stuff about with Herschel and the farm, and she's thought zombies would come back, and then these people are our family still. Then with Glenn, her relationship with Glenn just blossoms, and then she tries to adapt into the season 3. She becomes a warrior. When a governor looks like she's going to get raped, she says, hey, do what you got to do and go to hell. She's a trooper, she's a soldier, and I just love that part with Maggie, her relationship with Glenn, her relationship with her dad, and then with her sister Beth, and then through season 4, she continues to hold out love for Glenn to see him there for season 5 and to season 6. She deals with so much loss with the loss of Beth, and she tries to be more there for Alexandria. And for season 7, I mean, after losing the love of her life, after being through so much shit, Maggie is taking over the hilltop. She's coming back stronger than ever, and she's believes more now that there is something better. There's something better always after darkness. After there's hurt and loss, there's something better afterwards. And she believes that for her child, and that's what she's going to live for. That's what she's going to live for the future. And she's going to help the communities be better. She's going to continue helping people, give them second chances. You know, sometimes it doesn't need to be and I really just enjoy Maggie's character during season 7. I believe as season 7 has really brought up Maggie high on this list. I always love Maggie as a character, and she was on the top 10, but now she's just higher along with Michonne. This season just made these two female characters great. Unlike Rosita, which I'm not a big fan of. But Maggie and Michonne, tied for number 2, tied for number 1. Love both characters, and no more to say, everybody. This is the top 10 Walking Dead female characters of the TV show. Let me know what y'all think, everybody. Subscribe if you like. Disagree down the bottom. Comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. What is your own personal top 10 Walking Dead female characters, everybody? Everybody, my name's Elise, signing off for you. Everybody. Bye-bye.